What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia. And yes, the poster is gone. I'm getting it put inside of an actual custom frame, so it's just too fucking nice to be sitting there like that. It deserves better. But moving on to some actual gaming news. This story is so random, so stupid, that when I heard it, I just had to stop for a second and go, why? Why would you do this? A man dashes into a burning home to rescue an Xbox. Screw my life, screw everything. I gotta save this Xbox. A man in Kansas fled his burning home Friday morning, but re-entered it to rescue his games console. And that was according to a local news report. And, you know, the Xbox, whether it was the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, could not be confirmed. But apparently it was unharmed. The man was treated for smoke inhalation, and the fire caused about $80,000 worth of damage and was believed to have been started by a faulty electrical junction box. See, they can tell this wasn't arson, because no logical arsonist will go back in to save something that they just burnt. That means he went, oh shit, I left my $500 Xbox in there. Please don't risk your life for systems. It's just stupid. Moving on to some other Xbox news. Now, many people know that, you know, the Microsoft Xbox or whatever had shipped 3.9 million units, but sold 3 million units last quarter. And there's been a lot of hoopla over this and some inaccurate reports from people saying, oh man, well, you know, technically they sold them, but technically they didn't sell them. Well, basically Microsoft responded to that. And, you know, they said that, that the 900,000 Xbox One SKUs are being sold right now. Yeah, right now. Microsoft announced that they shipped 3.9 million SKUs to retailers for the second quarter of 2014, which ended in December 31st. The company also announced that they had a sell-through rate of 3 million Xbox One SKUs to customers, and basically, you know, the sold versus shipped thing, they can count it as sold because it got shipped to retailers, but retailers don't count it as sold because it's sitting on their shelves. Now, they actually came out with a statement or whatever, and they said, we sold through nearly every unit we could this holiday period and pulled forward as many units as we could from from Q3. However, only some of those shipments were sold into the channel for the final period of the quarter, and so there was not enough time to sell the units through to customers. These units are now being sold through to customers. So, like, they're working on it, basically, is what they said. That's almost 1 million. Just sitting somewhere. Anyway, if you don't believe me, you know, look in the description. You actually see what I'm talking about. There is good news on the Xbox One side, though. That 10% reserved for the GPU is apparently getting turned to 2%, and they're going to release it to developers so that they can be able to, you know, start working on games and making things better, you know. This is fucking awesome. For them to actually go through this and drop, you know, their GPU requirement for the connecting shit that they've been reserving, this is a smart move on their part because they're getting their ass kicked by this whole 720p thing. They got to do something, and I'm glad they're making a move. On the PlayStation news side, yes, their demand for the PS4 is still outstripping supply. They're doing everything to bring in regular shipments. And we all know that they have a hard time being in stock. They basically said that, you know, they still have more the demand that's far outstripping supply, and they think that they're doing everything they can to bring in regular shipments of PlayStation 4s as soon as possible. So you got to give them credit for that. I mean, congratulations for selling out the system. Maybe you should ramp up production a little bit more and focus on that instead of cameras and other fucking bullshit. Maybe you should do it. That's all the news I got for you guys today. You know, I wanted to keep this very brief. I got to get back to watching more anime. And for those of you who want to ask, yes, I watch anime. I enjoy it. You know, I'm probably going to start doing things about anime because it's very important to me. It's a big part of my life. Yes, I'm geeking out. I don't care. Geeking out. So, that's all the news I got for you guys today. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, you know, so you'll know as soon as my videos become available. If you're gonna ask me which ones are my favorite right now, I have to say, you know, of course, Naruto, then I have to say, Attack on Titan, which I already finished like months ago, and then, you know, the other ones like Magi, and, you know, there's a lot of other good ones. Don't say One Piece, cause they fell off. 600 episodes and you ain't found shit. That's all I got. I'll holler at y'all later.